Welcome back to Drinks and Chill. My name is Gio. This is Matt, and today we're gonna have Bushmills.
Yes.
Now, we were talking about this before we turned on the camera, and we never did a review on it.
No, we've never done a review on this.
We had this bottle for a long time.
Yeah.
And we had tastings on it.
Yeah, we've had it in tastings that we've done on the channel.
Tastings, live streams. So here it goes.
Bushmills. The standard Bushmills. The standard one. This is like $18 a bottle or something insanely cheap like that. I don't know if it's still $18 a bottle. When I bought this, it was like $18 a bottle. I've had this bottle a long time, and it's like barely half full. So,
really? All right.
Okay, right off the bat, very thin on the nose.
It is. It's thin, but I still smell things. Hold on, give me a moment.
Okay, is it me or is it cheesy?
That's what I'm getting, but I was like, it can't be. But that's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
So that's the second Irish whiskey we had that the nose was cheesy.
This is our third Irish whiskey of Irish Whiskey Month. The month of March, we're reviewing Irish whiskeys. It says here, a special blend of Bushmills single malt whiskeys distilled in copper pot stills combined with fine grain whiskey. So maybe that cheesiness is coming from the single malt that's blended into here?
Maybe. Oh yeah, because the other one we had that was cheesy was also single malt.
So yeah, it's cheesy. It's also got a little bit of that sort of dry red wine characteristic happening for me.
I'm getting like a Coke.
Yeah, I can see that. Like Coca-Cola, not also that, but also sort of like that effervescent sort of, like, it's not fizzy, but it kind of has that like fizzy sort of
characteristic.
Yeah,
yeah,
like the effervescent kind of fresh thing. What I will say about the smell is I feel like the smells I'm getting are pleasant, but I have to work kind of hard a little bit to get those smells.
Yeah. Taste time.
Taste. Nice.
Very thin on the taste.
Very thin. Wow.
So I got some sweetness there.
Yeah.
I get that Irish sweetness. I can't tell exactly what it is, but it's that normal Irish sweetness that you normally get.
Yeah. So this is going to sound weird, but I'm not getting peanut butter, but I'm getting a peanut butter cookie. Like a sugar cookie, but they added peanut butter to it. I'm still getting the cheesiness on the smell. But I feel like I had to work very hard to get those things. It's super thin. Like, of the Irish whiskeys we've had so far this month, this has to be the most thin.
Yeah, I can see that peanut butter cookie. That helped a lot.
And I mean, it is a very inexpensive whiskey, so I feel like we can't really expect that much from it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty thin.
I get some sharpness to it, but I don't know if that's the finish or in the taste.
I'll let that one sit on my tongue for a while. I think it is the finish. Maybe a little bit of honey on the taste that time, just because I let it sit on my tongue for a long time. It's got a sweet quality to it, but it also has a little bit of a bitter quality to it.
I do get that honey. It's not going to be in taste. The honey, I do like that sweetness of it. It's very thin.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason why I have a hard time with this one, is because it's so thin that the flavor doesn't really linger.
But you know what? Now going back to the smell, even on the smell now I'm getting the honey. This might be one of those that we need to let sit for a little bit, because in those blind tastings they sit for a while as we taste through them.
Oh yeah.
So
because we're doing like four or five. Yeah.
So right now on the taste, especially on the live streams, we taste them over like an hour. It already smells better to me than it did before.
Much sweeter in the smell. Yeah.
For like a low proof budget whiskey, this is definitely one to let air out for a little bit, because I feel like the sweetness comes through more, which is very pleasant.
It And that thinness turns into a creaminess.
Yeah, like a honey, almost milky kind of thing. Like a really pleasant milk and honey. This one evolved over time.
I'm not getting a peanut butter cookie. I'm getting a peanut butter.
I'm still gonna say the cookie just because of the sweetness I'm getting. Because yeah, I'm getting the honey, but I don't feel like the sweetness is just coming from that. There's like a sugary sweetness there too, which I attribute to like a peanut butter cookie sort of thing.
Finish that. Let's
Finish.
Smooth and finish, but a little bit creamy.
Yeah, super smooth. Finish doesn't hang around long, which this is a 40%er, so I feel like you can't really expect it to hang around long. I feel like I'm left with the bitterness.
See, I'm not getting a bitterness.
Are you getting any oak on this at all? I don't think I am.
Like with a taste or finish?
Yeah, either one.
I think that bitterness is the oak.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm not like tasting the oak. Like I'm not getting that like that woody kind of.
A little bit. So that bitterness, dryness that you're getting. Now, if you go that into like woodsy, and then go into oaky, then you'll get the oak.
That's a lot of steps to get there. But yeah, it's there if you follow those steps.
I smelled. I went and nosed it. And I was like, oh my god, this smells like tea. Without the sugar, just tea, like a tea bag tea.
See, for me, it's very sweet, so I don't get that like no sugar tea. Maybe like a sweet tea though.
Is it sweet tea? Maybe. Yeah, sweet
Maybe.
tea. But like brewed tea. It's not like the instant tea. Like.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add Bushmills Irish whiskey to our Infinitus Bitus. Nice.
Just like tossing it.
It's time to reveal our scores. So we do nose, taste, and finish. Nose is out of 3, taste is out of 5, finish is out of 2, and it all adds up to a potential score of 10.
10.
Yep.
So my nose is going to be 2.3.
Oh, nice. My nose is a 2.1.
2.1? Okay, so we're both are like, the nose is there, but for some reason something's missing, right?
Yeah.
And I like the nose a lot more as it sat, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to change mine.
Yeah.
So I feel like mine would be a little bit higher if I went across that, but I was like, no, I already wrote it. So the taste, mine was 4.1.
Mine was a 3.9.
Okay. So finish, mine was a 1.36 or 1.4.
Okay. Mine was a 1.3.
Okay.
Yeah. The finish was very similar to the taste as far as like the flavors I was getting, but it just went away really fast.
Yeah.
Our total scores for Bushmills will be right here. And then our leaderboard will pop up showing our top 10 whiskeys of the year so far. This might be on there. I think by now we've had at least 10 whiskeys. And
10 or 11, right?
Yeah, and I think there were a couple that we didn't like as much, so I think this will be on our top 10 so far this year. But anyway, that is going to be our review on Bushmills Irish whiskey. Smooth and mellow. I'm trying to come up with a descriptor other than just Irish whiskey. But no, this is just the standard Bushmills. Let us know in the comments what Bushmills has been your favorite, like a Bushmills that you've really liked. Anyway, until next time, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we post, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.